I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 609, Part 6. Questioner. Yes, I shall understand it in course of time. Maharshi. You are already that. Time and space cannot affect the self. They are in you. So also all that you see around you are in you. There's a story to illustrate this point. A lady had a precious necklace round her neck. Once, in her excitement, she forgot it and thought that the necklace was lost. She became anxious and looked for it in her home, but could not find it. She asked her friends and neighbors if they knew anything about the necklace. They did not. At last, a kind friend of hers told her to feel the necklace round the neck. She found that it had all along been round her neck, and she was happy. When others asked her later if she had found the necklace which was lost, she said, "Yes, I have found it." She still felt that she had recovered a lost jewel. Now, did she lose it at all? It was all along round her neck. But judge her feelings. She is happy as if she had recovered a lost jewel. Similarly with us, we imagine that we would realize that self sometime, whereas we are never anything but the self. You already are the self. This is the essence of what Sri Ramana Maharshi is saying in this dialogue. The questioner assumes that understanding will come with time, as if realization is something to be reached in the future. But Ramana immediately corrects this by pointing out that the self is not something distant or separate. Time and space have no effect on the self because they exist within the self. Everything that appears, every experience, thought, and perception arises within you. To help the questioner grasp this, Ramana tells a simple story. A woman believes she's lost her precious necklace. She searches frantically, asking others for help, feeling the distress of something valuable missing. In her agitation, she does not realize that the necklace has been around her neck the whole time. When a friend points this out, she is relieved and happy, as if she's recovered a lost treasure. But was it ever lost? The truth is, it never left her. This story is a perfect illustration about how we mistake our nature for something that must be attained. We believe self-realization is a future event, something that must be gained through effort. But in reality, we have never been anything other than the self. The only thing that changes is recognition. Just as the woman's happiness came from realizing she already had her necklace, awakening is nothing more than seeing what has always been true. The belief in a future realization is part of the illusion created by the mind. The mind operates within time, so it assumes that truth must also be bound by time. But the self is not an experience that comes and goes. It is what allows all experiences to appear, just as the sky does not come and go when clouds pass through. The self is never absent, no matter what thoughts or emotions arise. Ramana Maharshi's teaching here is an invitation to stop searching outward or waiting for some distant enlightenment. Instead, he directs you to recognize what is already present. You are the self now, just as you have always been. Nothing is missing, and nothing needs to be gained. The only shift needed is the understanding that nothing was ever lost. So know yourself and be always free and at peace. In 40 verses on reality, Ramana Maharshi explains the nature of the self, the ultimate reality, and self-inquiry. My new book, with my comments and inquiry questions, opens these teachings up and brings them into your practice and experience. Available now from Amazon. Link in the video description. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.